Hey everybody, this is Amanda Davis, owner and founder of Business Solutions by Design, your accounting ally. Coming back to you this April to talk about all things documents and receipts and digital records and all that good stuff. So we're coming back to you at the end of the month, and we're kind of saying, okay, well, we've told you how to get all this stuff digitally. We've told you how to secure it. We've told you how to store it. Now, what are you going to do with that, right? You need some reporting. And so the reports are good to get your taxes completed, but it's also good for management decisions. You know, they say, you know, most small businesses do fail in the first year. There's stats for failing within the 5-year mark and all that good stuff. And there's reasons why businesses fail, but there are almost always financial reasons at the core of it. So in terms of getting all of these records into numbers that make sense, into financials that you can use so that you can get above whatever is happening in your business, and you can make good decisions to correct it or to adjust it or whatever it needs to happen. So at the end of the day, you need to have reporting, right, on all of these numbers, all of these receipts, all of these documents. They add up to one thing, and that's how you're going to run your company. That's your tax implications, and these are kind of the nuts and bolts of your business or your organization. So at the end of the day, you have all of this stuff, and you need to kind of have it make sense. So where are you spending money? How much money is coming in? If you're offering different services, different product lines, different programs, all this stuff, you know, what's doing what, how, when, why. And, you know, this morning I came back from a meeting where we were talking about training people who didn't really know financials, who really need to run their segment of the business and understand their financials. So that was kind of a fun little conversation. And what you can tell with some of the stuff is sometimes making more money simply doesn't really make you more money at the end of the day. If you're selling more products, it could cost you more per product as you grow to sell those products or services. So sometimes selling more makes you less, and that's very counterintuitive. And you're not going to know if that's the case until you actually look at the numbers. Most business owners, founders, all of the stuff, they have gut feelings. I'm one of those. I am very much one of those. Like, oh, yes, I know my business and blah, 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 right? At the end of the day, when you start looking at the numbers, you're 9 times out of 10 going to be surprised by something. So you need to start looking at metrics. You need to start being able to take a look and see what's happening, why it's happening, how to correct certain changes. And you can actually see like trending financials, what happened month to month, if there's an error, if there's something that needs to happen. So for example, if something happened with you're making products, and let's say you've ran out of supplies and your normal supplier takes too long to get the supplies in to make the products timely to satisfy your customers upon delivery. We live in an Amazon 2-day free shipping world, let's be honest. So then you go to a different supplier, you pay more because you're probably not getting a better deal because you're paying for the convenience, meaning that product just costs you more and you lost money because you didn't manage your inventory properly. So those types of things happen in business all the time. And if you're not looking at your numbers and you're not being able to see where that lies, that could be an issue. And if you're not paying attention to where things kind of shake out, yeah, this product line is so great, it's so awesome. At the end of the day, it's actually running a negative. You may not know that until you start looking at things. So when it comes to the reports, you may not have an accounting degree. You may not have a bookkeeping background. You may not understand all of the intricacies in the tax code. Whew, most people don't. However, if you have the information in a reporting capability, we use QuickBooks Online, where we can put in all of those transactions, we can reconcile to your bank accounts, and we can be sure that everything is coded in terms of materiality. That means if it's $5 off, it's probably not going to mess with you whenever you're making over $100,000 a year, right? $5 probably isn't going to shake out too much of a difference. So when we're talking about that, they may not be absolutely 100% perfect. However, they are going to pass muster, and anything that could be potentially an error or whatever may happen in there that could potentially not be perfect isn't really going to sway anything one way or the other too far to make any decisions off of. So at the end of the day, you need to have those reporting capabilities. The problem historically is people get that 6 months in arrears. So if you're looking at backwards, yes, my old Mac, if you're looking at that in history backwards 6 months, how successful do you think are you going to be able to make in terms of market trends or business decisions? You need real-time information. So you need automation. You need to be able to know where things go, and it needs to happen, and it needs to happen timely. So if you're having trouble getting that data, getting those reports, doing it timely, and actually being able to understand those reports properly, then somebody like Business Solutions by Design, yes, shameless promotion, this is our video blog, we can help you get that stuff out. So if you need reporting and you need to be able to make those key decisions so that you can be more profitable and so that you can make good decisions for your business and your organization, contact us. We're happy to help. Talking to us the first time isn't going to cost you anything but the time it takes to have a phone conversation. So reach out. If you have any great comments, please leave them below. We love to hear from you. Otherwise, this is Amanda Davis, owner and founder of Business Solutions by Design, your accounting ally, signing out. We'll talk to you next week.